Public speaking is a challenge, and we are going to accept this challenge today. This video is going to make you look good the next time you speak in front of people. Hello friends, my name is Sahil and welcome to my YouTube channel. I want to take some time today to talk about something that ranks on the top 10 fears that people have. Now these fears could be the fear of the spider, the fear of the heights, claustrophobia, or even the fear of death. And the fear that I'm going to talk about that ranks even worse than the fear of death. And that fear is the fear of public speaking. Now some people are so scared of public speaking that they would rather climb on top of a mountain, get bit by a spider standing there, jump from there and die than to speak in front of people.
Good evening. बस मैं इससे ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं कह पाऊँगा.
And the problem is that at some point in time all of us would have to face this public speaking. Now this public speaking could be either in the classroom, the job interview that we appear, or any of the office presentation. Now I'm not standing here and claiming to be an expert in public speaking, but I can tell you that I have come a long way. I have improved a lot. I have learnt a lot during the way, and I have reduced that fear. We may not be able to eliminate that fear completely, but we can make all the efforts to reduce that fear. Now, how do we reduce that fear? These are the five tips that I will tell you in this video that will help you to reduce the fear of public speaking and make you a better public speaker. Now, the first technique is maintain one-on-one personal interaction with the audience. Now, when we speak in front of a big audience, the perception is that there are 500 people in the audience and we have to talk in front of them. That's not necessarily the case. If you maintain one-on-one eye contact with your audience, it will be like you are speaking to one person 500 times. If you can speak to that one person 500 times and maintain that personal interaction, trust me, you wouldn't even realize that you're speaking in front of 500 or thousands of people. So the essential technique is when you're standing in front of an audience, you maintain a personal interaction with each and every person in the audience. You choose your people, then you look them in the eye, and then you deliver your speech, and you see the difference. The second tip is speak slowly. See, average words per minute that we should speak to be in a sweet spot while delivering a speech is 110 to 150 words, or even 160 to 170. That's a sweet spot to be in. But when we are excited, anxious, or even nervous, we tend to exceed that speed by say 250 to 300 words per minute.
ऐसे हालात में बेहतर यही है कि वक्त रहते इंसान सतर्क होकर अपने जज्बात को काबू में रखकर अपने कदम पीछे हटा लें और अपनी जिंदगी को एक नई दिशा की तरफ मोड़ने की कोशिश करें.
Right. See, you need to remember you're not in a race against the clock. You don't have to beat the clock. If you have a lot of content to speak before and you have a very less amount of time, then you need to simplify your content. You need to make it precise. But you do not have to speak a lot faster in front of an audience because it will make you nervous. It will make you more anxious and your audience is going to lose interest in your speech.
अरे कहना क्या चाहते हो?
Now the third tip. Structure your thoughts before your speech. See, there is an age-old saying that a speech is like a pencil. It should definitely have a point. Now, we spend a lot of time in analyzing and understanding, what we have to speak. We spend countless number of hours or even weeks in, creating our content and deciding what we have to speak in front of an audience. But we hardly spend any time in analyzing or even thinking that how we have to say that in front of an audience. We need to create a structure to our speech. We need to create a structure to our thoughts while we have to deliver that speech. So it is very, very important that before your actual speech or before your actual presentation, you practice that at least 3 to 4 times, either in front of a mirror or with a friend or your sibling. But the key thing is that you need to know how to say it. There are two key components: what to say. Yes, we take care of that while we are writing our script, but how to say that is equally important. The fourth tip is, imagine as you have nailed it. Now, why do we get anxious? Why do we get nervous before any speech? It's because we are imagining the worst. We are imagining as if we are going to fail that speech, we are going to get screwed up, or we may not remember what we have practiced. We need to stop imagining that. We need to put positive sentiments in our head. Now, before any of your speech, you should try imagining, that after that speech, you are climbing down that podium and people are coming to you and congratulating you. Now, similar way, if you have to appear for an interview, before the interview, just imagine that you have nailed it and you have almost got it. But that doesn't mean that you have to get cocky. You don't have to be overconfident. I'm saying that you have to be in a positive state of mind whenever you are going to deliver your speech. This will make a huge impact on your sentiment, on your confidence level when you are facing a group of people. Last but not the least is read and learn continuously. So to give a good speech, you need content. And how do you get the content? When you keep reading a lot of books, keep reading good books continuously, and you keep enhancing your learning experience. In this way, you will have a better content to deliver for your speech, and you will have a good flow of thoughts. Okay, so these are the 5 tips that will help you to reduce that anxiety, to reduce that nervousness while you have to speak in front of a lot of people. As I said, we may not be able to eliminate the fear of public speaking completely, but together with this approach, with these techniques, we will be able to reduce that to a great extent. If you liked the video, please subscribe to the channel, like the video as well, and all the best.
खत्म. बाय बाय, टाटा, गुड बाय, गया.